Iran has fired 22 ballistic missiles against 2 Iraqi bases housing U.S. and coalition troops. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard has confirmed it launched the attack targeting the Erbil and al-Assad bases in retaliation for last week's killing of Major General Qassem Soleimani in a U.S. airstrike on Friday morning. U.S. and Iraqi officials have said there are no immediate reports of casualties, though buildings are still being searched, and the Ministry of Defense has confirmed that no UK personnel were affected. Other coalition partners, Germany, Denmark, Norway and Poland, also said none of its troops were hurt. The attack is a major escalation between the US and Iran and is the Middle East country's most direct assault on America since the 1979 seizing of the US Embassy in Tehran. It is also the first time in recent years Washington and Tehran have attacked each other directly instead of through proxies across the region. Iranian state television described the ballistic missile attacks as the first step, with a Revolutionary Guard commander warning that Tehran will not spare American troops. Footage shown on Iranian state TV is believed to show the moment a series of ballistic missiles were launched at bases housing U.S. and coalition troops, including British forces, in Iraq. Iraq's military has said 22 missiles were launched in total at the al-Assad and Erbil bases. 2 of the 17 missiles fired at al-Assad did not go off, it said in a statement. The 5 on Erbil all targeted coalition headquarters. President Donald Trump has insisted all is well after the missile strikes, but added that an assessment of casualties remains underway. Mr. Trump promised to make a statement to the nation on Wednesday morning about the increasingly precarious situation with Iran. Iran has said the attack was in revenge for the killing of Qassem Soleimani in U.S. airstrikes last week. The Ministry of Defense has said that there were no British casualties in the missile attack, while President Trump tweeted that as was "so far, so good" in that no U.S. casualties have been declared. Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab has condemned the strikes and confirmed the bases hosted British forces. He urged Tehran not to repeat these reckless and dangerous attacks. Earlier, Iranian state TV said the attack was in revenge for the killing of Revolutionary Guard General Soleimani in a U.S. airstrike near Baghdad ordered by Mr. Trump that had prompted calls to avenge. Soleimani's killing and the strikes by Iran came as tensions have been rising steadily across the Middle East, sparked by Mr. Trump's decision to withdraw America from Tehran's nuclear deal with world powers. They also marked the first time in recent years that Washington and Tehran have attacked each other directly rather than through proxies in the region. It raised the chances of open conflict erupting between the two enemies, which have been at odds since Iran's 1979 Islamic Revolution. Iran initially announced only one strike, but U.S. officials confirmed both. A statement carried by Iran's state-run IRNA news agency from Iran's Revolutionary Guard said, "We are warning all American allies, who gave their bases to its terrorist army, that any territory that is the starting point of aggressive acts against Iran will be targeted." Iran's president is expected to make a speech regarding the missile attacks this morning, Iran's state TV has reported.